Welcome back to another Longshot StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am your host, Longshot here, casting this 1v1 between Skinjob, spawning at the bottom left-hand corner of the map as ZEEERRG, and his opponent is Longshot. What? I'm going to be playing ZEEERRG? How is this going to happen? I don't know. Honestly, this was just a friendly matchup between Skinjob and I decided to go off race. I just decided to try out ZEEERRG because maybe he was going to show me some pointers or something like that, but it turned out very interesting, to say the least. But as you can see, we are sending our overlords out to our cross positions already, and we are already supply blocked, or at least getting up that extra overlord together. Are we? Yes, we are. I'm slightly behind. Going to be getting that extractor trick on. I don't know if anybody saw that, but definitely got that. As you can see, the food count was a little bit over. It was 10. It was 11 over 10. That's the extractor trick. It's usually when you put a drone on top of the extractor, you make another drone, and then you cancel the extractor. So that gives you that extra drone to help mine out. So if you definitely want to try that out, do it. So so as you can see, Skinjob is actually going to be getting the scout off fairly early, wanting to see what time of the pool is. The pool is you know, fairly standard in my opinion. It's about like a 14 pool, and getting my extractor out. So he's aware of what my timing is. His timing is a little bit behind mine, I believe. Yeah, it's a little bit behind. So, and right now, as we can see, the harvesters are fairly equal. Incomes are equal. So, you know, he's also getting his extractor. I myself finally got my extractor up. I'm going to be actually putting on some drones. And oh, and I'm sorry, and if I didn't mention, this is actually, the map is called ZEEERRG Caverns. This is a fairly it's actually a map that's played a lot on during 1v1s. And I am supply blocked. How dare me? Oh my gosh, supply blocked. Oh, but Skinjob is supply blocked as well. Is he going to get that? Oh, yes, he is. He's finally getting his overlord as well. Man. But am I getting my queen out as well? Yes. Our queen timings are pretty much the same. So luckily, but he's actually getting the extra gas. I am not. I'm not going to be doing that, but I am going to get Skinjob's drone out of my base because that's what I need to do. And finally popping my queen out, and then his queen pops out as well. So he's actually got now 2 Zerglings on the field, while I have my 4 Zerglings on the field. Let's see how many units we have. Yep. So 16 harvesters each. I have 2 Zerglings more than him. But I am not supply. I'm actually ahead in supply as well because of those 2 Zerglings. But actually, I'm sorry. Skinjob is actually going to be losing this overlord. This overlord goes down, but I think my overlord went down as well. I'm supply blocked somehow. So Skinjob is supply blocked, and I'm supply blocked as well. Oh my gosh. So I think Bad Mofo was actually watching this game, and his internet just completely crapped out on him. So that's why the comments about Mo. So I'm already getting my metabolic boost, and Skinjob is taking a different route. He's actually wanting to get some early roaches. He's not getting his speed at all. And with this, I already have about 10 Zerglings out on the field, and I'm already getting my other hatchery up and ready to go. But as you can see, Skinjob has already taken that expansion really early and is about to be completed. His overlord placements are just fine and dandy, but they're not over where they should be. I think that he should probably put his overlord placements at the ZEEERRG watchtowers on the high ground to make sure that if he does see any type of Zergling play, that he is aware of it. But he wisely puts his Zerglings on the ZEEERRG watchtowers, and I already have this huge speed Zergling force. Let's see, that's 16, 18, so it's about 20 Zerglings. Actually, 22 Zerglings, I should say. Am I right? 20 Zerglings. Okay, my bad. 20 Zerglings. My mistake. Anyways, so As you can see, my Zerglings are about to rush in, and Skinjob doesn't even have a whole lot of forces. He's actually just going to be macroing it up. But I get the surround on this. I start taking out drones left and right, and I want to take out this expansion as quickly as possible. I get the surround on the Queen with my Zerglings. The Queen goes down in a bloody mess, as well as this expansion that Skinjob has put up so diligently, and it just goes down in a blaze of glory. But all of my Zerglings are going to be getting out of there as quickly as possible just to save their life. But Skinjob actually is going to be losing another Overlord. Oh my goodness. Hasn't he learned his lesson? I don't think so. So this is actually fairly interesting. He goes down and he's supply blocked again. Now, my supply is higher than his now because of his bad Overlord placements. My Zerglings are going to be holding off whatever kind of is going to be thrown out at me. He's got his Overlord there at the Zonaga Watchtower, but I start streaming in mine, and I see the two spine crawlers, and I decide it's not worth losing all of these Zerglings in this attack. So I should be starting microing it up a little bit, or actually macroing it up a bit. So as we can see, I am droning up quite a bit. 3 drones on the way, popping right there. And I've already got my roaches that are on the field right now. I've got 2 roaches, and so does Skinjob. Wow, we're pretty much mirroring each other, except my econ is much better than his. I've already got 4 more drones than him. As you can see, the income is slightly in my favor. I have gas being mined constantly. I guess he just mismanaged here. He's only got 2 drones on there, and only... actually has no drones on this extractor, but he's also getting his metabolic boost and also trying to kind of bunker in as much as he can with these spine crawlers. But he doesn't take his expansion back, which is not a good move on his part. So I'm just going to keep on macroing up, trying to get as far ahead as I can. And this Queen really needs to put on more drones, needs to spawn more larvae. There we go. Thank you. Goodness gracious, I have to do everything myself. So, gonna be getting... oh, let's see what else I'm gonna be getting. I've already got the Gillian Reconstitution? Is that what that says? Reconstitution? Huh. Is that... yeah, that's I guess the Roach Speed? Yeah, it's the Roach Speed. So, I definitely will have faster roaches. But let's see here, Skinjob's already got 5 roaches on the field. They're moving forward with 6, what was it, about 8 Zerglings. But honestly, they don't have speed yet. They're about to get speed, but it's not going to be enough, honestly, with this large force that I have, which, in my opinion, I think it would be better to have more Zerglings than roaches for the fact that you can get more of a surround. I'm also putting up my defenses, but he's actually pulling his Zerglings and roaches. I mean, he does have a larger Zergling force, but I'm just waiting and buying time. I gotta make sure that these spines get up in quickly, and I want to get the surround on these roaches. I almost get one of them, but pull back, and one of the roaches dies in an acid bath from my other roaches, and I'm just kind of teasing them to come closer, and so Skinjob loses so many forces in that engagement. How many forces did he lose? That's right, he lost 21 units. Oh gosh, and he's already a total of 21 units, and he's already lost 6 workers. I currently have only lost 1 worker from Skinjob and losing 9 units, so currently right now I'm ahead both in econ as well as units, but I was supply blocked momentarily, and I got my 2 overlords popping very soon, getting them up. But I'm also researching that tunneling claw. I want to get those roaches that tunneling claw. So, but the funny thing is I haven't researched burrow yet. Burrow is not being researched, so I'm getting a tunneling claw before I get burrow. So I'm gonna be having some problems using that burrow or that tunneling claw if I don't get burrow. So I mean, as you can imagine, I am new to playing Zerg, and I'm not very good at it. But for right now, I'm actually doing it pretty well. Because right now I am 30 food, well, I'll make that 20 food, I might as well say 20 food ahead of Skinjob. Skinjob is behind. I really should probably start taking a 3rd expansion, but You know, this is like probably my second or third time actually playing ZEEERRG, so I'm just trying to macro up as much as I can, try to get my army in position to actually do a good amount of damage. But as you can see with this engagement, we have the ZEEERRGlings actually popping shots off at the roaches of Skinjob, but they are actually getting shot from the other roaches, and they do not have enough roaches to take out my large roach army. And, you know, with this black and orange force, it's like Halloween coming in, especially with the spikes coming in. And the funny thing is I do not have Burrow. So, I have Tunneling Claw, but I do not have Burrow. So, as you can imagine, this is just actually kind of an embarrassment. The fact that I didn't get Burrow. But the Queen goes down in an acid bath, and she goes down as well. And as you can see, Skinjob is actually getting up into my roach line and trying to take out as many as he can, but there is just so many roaches, and they're already taking them out with the surround. Oh, but these ZEEERRGlings are just going to be coming back around and actually surround one of the roaches, taking out the other roach. Oh, but it's going to be a crazy engagement. The roaches actually burrow with the other roaches coming in, and Skinjob pulls his roach forces, trying to regroup as much as possible. And as you can see, he has his drones burrowed. I guess he doesn't want them to. I guess he doesn't want them to get lost. But with that, man, with that other expansion being taken out, that's the second time that expansion has been taken out, and the roaches are just spitting acid at each other as much as they can. It looks like they're vomiting all over the place, and all these roaches are just squirming in anguish from all of the acid bath that they are getting. But as you can see, there's so many roaches, and the fact that I don't have the ability to get Burrow. I mean, I have Burrow, it's 75% done, but it's not going to be enough, or it's not going to be in time for these roaches. But, oh, but wait a second. Oh, this game has ended. I think somebody's internet crapped out. I think it may have been mine. And the only reason I say this is because there was a moment in time where my internet was really, really bad, and it just did not look good. Actually, wait a second. Did Skinjob leave? I mean, it didn't say he left, so I don't know. I mean, I think correct me if I'm wrong. I think I had this game, but either way, I mean, I had the roaches, I had Mutalisks on the way, taking out the overlords. Right, I was getting a third expansion up, and also streaming in more ZEEERRGlings. I think I had this. The game stopped, but I don't know whether he left or actually lagged out. But anyways, thank you for watching. This has been another LongShotStarCraft 2 broadcast. Please subscribe to my channels, and if you guys, the viewers, have any StarCraft 2 replays, send them to LongShotStarCraft@gmail.com. And if you want to also check out my Facebook page, it's on my channel. It's one of the links at the bottom around my bio. And so, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.